Gareth George there. Now, fully private with no social housing. That's how a new residential development in Stratford is being marketed overseas. Capital Towers is to be built near the Olympic Park and will have luxury flats starting from just over £300,000. BBC London has learnt the developer agreed a deal with Newham Council to give the authority money to build affordable homes elsewhere in the borough. Aisha Baksh has a story.
It's a part of London undergoing dramatic change and one of the capital's poorest boroughs. But a new development in Stratford is certainly not marketing itself at local people.
It would overlook an attractive river along which residents could enjoy leisurely strolls.
34 stories high, Capital Towers will have nearly 200 luxury apartments and penthouses, with a roof garden and a private gym. BBC London was given a copy of a leaflet being used to sell the properties in Malaysia. And one of the big selling points is this.
Fully private development, no social housing.
Around 2/3 of all the new homes built in London now are going to investors. Many of these overseas investors, they're not meeting the housing needs of people in London.
Well, we understand this is where the Capital Towers scheme will be built. It's not far from the Olympic Stadium, it's on the canal and near other new housing developments. It's also minutes away from the Carpenter's estate. It's now under threat of demolition as Newham Council seek out a new developer to build on the land.
That's awful. What do they plan to do with us all?
I showed the poster to Brian and Mary Finch, who've lived on the estate since the 70s and are at risk of losing their own home.
It's disgusting. It's terrible. It's what I said before. They want us working class and out and the people with money in. I've said that all along. And, you know...
It makes your heart beat funny.
There's so many people without homes in London. This is disgusting. There's no social housing. They ought to be looking after... They ought to make them look after the Newham people first. London people first, not the people bring people in with money.
The developer Galliard Homes confirmed to BBC London they'll give Newham Council £1 million under a Section 106 planning agreement, as it was felt it was not a good site to deliver social housing. Newham Council would not give us a formal statement but did not deny this claim. Aisha Baksh, BBC London News.
Well, still to come.